Hey guys, I'm cooking a whole chicken in my Instant Pot today, and I thought I would make a little video on how to. So I have my Instant Pot out, and it is the larger one. Right now it's off. I took my chicken out of the packaging, and Mr. Perdue was so kind to have all of the giblets and everything in a bag, so it came right out. And I did not rinse. No rinsing of the chicken, okay? And I just stuck it in here, and I did use my rack because I will tell you that I have done this before, and this rack is going to be very valuable after the chicken is cooked because it will literally be so tender that it will start to fall apart in the pot. So that's a big tip. I'm getting ready to season it. I'm going to season I have some salt-free chicken seasoning, Mrs. Dash. My family really enjoys this, although this chicken in particular is going to my sister's house later on this evening. So, this chicken happens to be about 5.5 pounds, and I read somewhere that you should cook it for about 6 minutes per pound. So I'm going to go ahead and cook it for probably about 33 minutes here in the Instant Pot. So let me get this seasoned the way I like to, and we'll be right back. All right, now we're back. Now I did use my Mrs. Dash chicken seasoning, and I put a little bit of minced garlic on top of that. And I put some butter on the inside cavity along with some minced garlic inside there. And I was very liberal with my seasonings because a lot of it will cook away as it steams. In the bottom, I added a cup of chicken broth and a half a cup of water because you want the liquid in the Instant Pot because that's how it cooks using the steam and the pressure. So I'm going to go ahead and put my lid on. Come on, lid. I'm going to make sure that this is set to seal. And I'm going to, oops, I gotta turn it on. We're going to do manual. It's on high pressure already. And I'm going to take this up to 33 minutes. This will take a while to build up the pressure, and once, that's just telling you it's getting ready to start doing its thing. But once this little valve, come on, focus back here, please. There we go. Once this little valve pops all the way up, that means that it will start cooking, and this little dooma flicky will go back to 33, and then it starts counting down. So we'll be back in just a little bit, and we will check on it and see if it's done. Okay, let's check in on it. If you look back here, the little pressure valve is down, and what I did was I let it do a natural release of pressure. So it shouldn't have too much of anything left in it, but just in case, I'm going to go ahead and turn the lever to release. And no, it doesn't have anything left in it. So let's go ahead and open it. And there she is. Ooh, lots of steam coming out. And like I said, see how apart it is? It is just falling off the bone. So tender. So I have my thermometer, and we are going to check the temperature inside the breast. And it is 192. So we are definitely, I'll check the other side. The other side is at 187. We're definitely within where we need to be. So what I'm going to do is try to get this thing out of here. And the next next step that I'm going to do is let it cool off. I'm going to put it in a shallow baking pan, and I'm going to put it in the oven on broil just to kind of crisp up the skin just a little bit. And I will check back once I get this out of the Instant Pot and into the pan and let you guys see what it looks like. Okay, there she is, and I did take a little taste. It's very good, but it is on the borderline of being overcooked. So I am not going to be putting this into the oven and crisping the skin up because I don't want to cook it any longer. So I did go ahead and I got it off the rack, and I did pour some of the broth over top of it, and I'm going to let her sit and marinate and cool off a little bit, and then I'm going to wrap this dish up in some foil, and it will be ready to take to my sister's house. So over here I've got my Instant Pot already cleaned up again, and the next thing I'm going to be making in here are some baked potatoes to take to my sister's house as well. But I will be doing that in a different video, so stay tuned for that. So just to summarize the video you just watched, I cooked the 5.5 pound chicken on high pressure for 33 minutes. Now that did result in the chicken being very cooked. It was still very tender and fell off the bones, so it was still really good, but I would not have wanted to cook it anymore. So the second bird that I put in was 6 pounds, and I cooked it for 5 minutes per pound, so 30 minutes on high pressure, and it was not as done, so it was even more tender, and the resulting temperature was closer to the 165 range. So it's kind of up to you. They were both good, but from now on I'll be cooking mine for 5 minutes per pound. I did do a natural pressure release. If you have an Instant Pot, then you know the difference. If you don't, then all the natural release is that you just kind of let it sit there. After it's done cooking, it will give you a few beeps, and then it just slowly begins to let the pressure out by itself, and it starts counting up instead of down. And the longer you leave it in there, the higher the count goes, the minute count. You saw in the video where it went up to 27. That's 27 minutes, and that's about how long it took to get all of the pressure out. And when I flipped the little valve, there was no pressure left in there to release. If you do a regular pressure release, you just flip that little valve and all the pressure comes out. That's it. That's how I did it. And let me know below in the comments if you try this and what your results are. I'd love to hear it. Bye.